Hello, Shaky here, and welcome to Kingdom Inc. demo version. This is an incremental kind of city builder where you recruit troops and build weapons to take over new areas. It's kind of a fun game. It's brought to us by the same developer as Widget Inc., Leaping Turtle, and that's a great game as well. It's a kind of incremental factory builder. I do have a playlist on my channel if you're interested in that. Make sure to check it out. We're going to jump into a new game here and see what it's all about. And just as a side note, I have Parkinson's disease, so I'm moving a little slow today. So bear with me. And I'm also recovering from Bell's palsy, which is where you're basically, in my case, the right side of my face is paralyzed. So it's a little hard to talk and do things at the same time. So bear with me. All right, so this is what we start out with, a forge, and it has basically 4 iron ore in it. You can click the smelt button and it kind of smelts the ore. Click it like 5-6 times to smelt each bar. So 4 iron ore makes 4 iron bars or iron ingots. And basically we can go to the build menu down here and we can build us a mine. We'll put a mine right here. And right now all we have is iron ore, so let's do that. We can click this a whole bunch of times and it'll basically mine some ore for us. You can basically stockpile up to 5 clicks. And then we have to drag it over to here to get the ore over to the forge. And then we can smelt that iron as well. You can only store so much in here. I think it's 5. And then we can go down to the tech tree here. Zoom out a little bit. This is the tech tree just for the demo. Pretty good tech tree for a demo. And we're going to select the item shop here. It is free. Go back over to here, and we'll build the item shop. It's under the objective menu here, item shop. Build it here, and we can sell our iron ingots at the shop. That'll get some money. Everything is manual right now. We're going to focus on getting this automated as soon as possible so that we don't have to click 20 times. And we can sell at bars. That's nice. So now let's see what we can do. We can upgrade these things. So the first thing I'm going to do is upgrade the forge. That requires 15 silver and 13 copper. We have 12 silver in the top right here. This we're just going to go back to here and we're going to smelt this a couple times. Mine some more ore. Smelt this. And sell it. That gives us enough to buy the upgrade here. The forge, we'll buy the person. Nice. And then now our forge has an upgrade button here. Click on that and we can see it costs 9 silver and 5 copper to add a person to this. So we're going to get to that real quick. Mine some more ore. Smelt some more iron. And keep selling it till we get enough. I think we need 9, I said. So that's enough there. We can do this. And now it'll be done automatically. We don't have to click it 20 times. So we're basically going to do that for each one. We're going to get this all automated so that we don't have to click at all. Because I am not a happy clicker with Parkinson's. It gives me tremors if I click fast. So we're going to avoid that. And so we hit the tech tree here real quick. We'll upgrade this one as well. 17 and 52. And what's the item shop cost? Another 46. That's a lot. But let's get 17 done. That's nice there. That just gives enough to upgrade the mine. Can add the person to it now. We need 8 coins for that. Need some more iron to get that going. Should be enough. Nice. And now we can do the same things with the item shop. This isn't too bad. You can just hit it once and you sell the coins. So that's not really that bad. I guess we'll wait on that one. Alright, so that's good there. And next up, we're going to basically go back to the tech tree and see what's next. So we can, this little symbol right here means we have an upgrade available. We can see what it is. It's a person there. We're going to wait. It costs 46 silver. We do not have 46 silver. And the blacksmith needs 8 coins. So let's go down here. We got 10 coins saved up here. This can only hold so much, then it stops. So we'll sell that. That gives us 20 coins. Go back up the tech tree here and unlock the blacksmith. Nice. The blacksmith has some recipes down here. One comes with it. This sells for 4 silver and 41 silver. It takes 3 iron ingots. And I believe the iron ingots sell for 120. So yeah, it's definitely better to sell the iron armor. So we're going to get that built. So we can build a blacksmith under the crafting menu here. Costs us 8 gold or 8 silver. Select the recipe of iron armor. We'll sell that right now. We'll right click on this to get rid of it. You can move stuff around pretty freely. Pretty nice. drag that over there, and this over to here. And we're basically going to want to upgrade this as fast as possible too. Go ahead and sell that. Add the person to this. It costs us 15 silver. And we have enough to do that, so let's do that as well. Now we basically have an automated line selling iron armor. Not very efficient because you can see it's just filling up, but we'll fix that in a minute once we hit. We're going to need to unlock some of these nodes to get up to the distributor and the collector so that we can split stuff. But right now we need 18 silver to get that done. So I guess we'll wait till we have 18 silver. There we go, 22 silver here, so we'll sell that. And we can unlock the supply depot. Supply depot is just like a mine. It basically gives you lumber and linen and other items that you can unlock. You can see here right now all we have is wood. Let's go back to Tech Tree here. We need 19 silver to unlock the distributor. So we have that now, nice. Unlock the distributor. And we can go over here now, and basically, so this provides 1 per second, and we only have 1 per second available to us, so that'll come into play in a minute. But this processes 1 iron ore every 2 seconds, so we can basically have 2 of these. You can hit Q on this, it copies it. I guess it doesn't copy it until you unlock it. That's this button down here. That's 44. We're gonna have to wait on that one. So we'll just build it. In the forge. Ironing it nice. We're going to move this down a little bit here. We're going to build a distributor. Costs 8 and 41, so let's go over here, sell our stuff. Buy the distributor. Put that down here. You can just redrag these things. Okay, so we can do that to there, that to there. We can make sure this is going over to here. And that should be good. And we need a collector now. That is going to cost us 18 gold or 18 silver. We'll buy that. Sell this again. Drag this down here, and we'll build the collector over here. Basically, kind of like a merger. So drag one up here. Let's build another blacksmith. Actually, let's just wait. Let's put the collector in the. We put the collector in the wrong spot. We want it over here. Just right click on those and it deletes them. So with the collector here, in here, it's basically a merger. We're going to automate this one, so we got to put a person down here. So that stuff here, and we'll send that over to the blacksmith. And then the blacksmith stuff out to the shop here. Nice, you saw that? Now we're basically selling iron armor. This is not working. Why is this not working? We have something not connected here. What we got wrong here? Oh, because I put the wrong thing in here, so I don't know how we get rid of that. I think we're just going to delete it. Deconstruct, delete, and rebuild it, because I put it had armor stuck in there that we didn't want. I put that, I believe we got our money back for that. So now we can do this here, this to here, and this over to here. Next, now we're making basically 1 per second here. And this requires 1 per second. It requires 3 iron ingots over 3 seconds. So basically that's an efficient production line now. And we're basically going to automate our money selling. We're going to go to Tech Tree here, item shop, and we're going to unlock the person here. 46, ouch. So that there, back to the Tech Tree, unlock the person here. And then we can go over here and add the person in. And now we're basically automated making money here. We can let the game run, and we'll just make a ton of money sitting here. Super nice. And we're basically going to keep that production line going so that we have some money coming in so we can do other stuff. Alright, so what's up next? We're going to need some more money, so let's just duplicate the shop here. So basically we can just duplicate this whole line here. We can go over to the Tech Tree here. Let's unlock this one. 44 coins. Yeah, let's go ahead and unlock it. Nice. Now I can move stuff too, but we need more coins for that. We'll unlock this decoration thing too. It's a nice little feature. And we might as well do the label while we're at it. So now this we can draw boxes on it. Like a container. So let's say we've got all our iron in a container here. Nice, we'll make it blue. And nice, and eventually we'll be able to move this around. I can click this button and move it around. And it moves everything. Super nice. Get this organized nicely. There we go. And you can resize the box. Nice. There we go. Okay, so we're going to 2 of these, so we can hover over this, hit Q. Eventually we'll have the ability to copy everything in this box, but right now we don't have it unlocked yet. We're just going to hit Q on these and redo them, get stuff built faster. Make this a little bit bigger. Copy this one. And by hitting Q on it, it copies the person and everything, so we don't have to rebuy the person, it copies it with it. You know, copy this collector here. We could actually probably, like for now, we can actually just do this. Let's go ahead and hit this plus sign twice. No, we don't want to do that. Let's copy this down. Let's say we could put all the iron in one spot here, but I don't think that's a good idea because this is perfectly efficient. So let's just copy this over here. Make that over to here. And I guess we'll put a collector in here. This into here. This into here, and now I'll be making double the money. Nice. So now money should be rolling in. Now we can afford the next mission here, which is the requisition office. Costs 6 gold. That's pretty expensive. What else can we do here? We have some unlocks here. Some new recipes we can unlock. Wait on that one. It's basically just wait till we have enough money to get this one done. Make sure this is working. Looks like it's working pretty slowly. I can tell what's going on here. So let's hit the tech tree here. Let's go. This is the resource supply network. We're going to want to unlock that right away, because this is going to show us that we have resources available to us. So right now we only have 1 iron ore available to us per second, and these process 1 per second, I believe. Close that up here, open this up. Yeah, so we basically need 2 per second to make this process, you know, but we only have 1 per second available to us. So we can upgrade our resources by spending some money on it, and we basically get 0.5 per second per upgrade. So we can upgrade this twice, costs us a little bit of money, but now we're making these bars moving much faster here because they're at their max production speed, which is 1 per second. So now we're selling a whole bunch of iron ore here. Yes, we're making money pretty quickly now. We still need to get up to 6 gold for that. Alright, so just a couple minutes have passed and we now have enough money to do the requisition office. This one right here costs us 6 gold coins, quite expensive. But this basically is a random element kind of a game. You won't know what you have to deliver. Basically, you deliver stuff to this shop and you get requisition points that can be spent on the tech tree and other things. So let's go ahead and build one. See what we end up with. Some stuff is worth more than the others. So we can put that down here and we can see iron armor. Nice. That's worth 0.44 requisition per armor. You know, if you get like the dagger or something like that, it's only worth like 0.27, so it takes you a little bit longer to do it. We're going to select iron armor here. Nice, and we're basically going to just do a whole nother setup like this because we want to make money coming in at all times, so that we have money to spend. We're also going to requisition points at all times. So let's just go ahead and copy this. I don't think I have the tech available to that yet. This is clone copy parts of your factory. So that requires 10 requisition points. You can see in the bottom right there. We don't have any requisition points yet. So we're basically just going to have to copy this manually. But that's fine. We can just hit Q on this. And copy it up here. Hit Q a couple times. I'm basically just going to copy this whole setup. Okay. I know we don't have the tech unlock this, so we have to redeem these manually. It gives us 8 requisition points. I think we need 10 to unlock the automatic seller guy. Can click on this to see what it costs. It does require 10 books, 10 requisition points to unlock it. So basically, we should have that now. Redeem that, nice, and go back to tech tree. Unlock that feature right now, the person, and then we have to see what it costs to put him in here. Cost 2, which we do have, so nice. We'll put that in. And then we're basically automated the production of requisition points. Not going to be very fast because we're only making like 0.44 per iron armor. And we're making 2 iron armor per second, or per 3 seconds, so not very fast, but it'll add up pretty quickly. Okay, but now since we did that, we have basically, we need 4 per second iron ore coming in. We only have 2 available to us globally. Right here you can see 2. Global demand is 4, because we have 4 iron mines coming in, 1 per second. So we can upgrade this to see if we have enough cash to get it up to 4. We're a little short on cash right now. 1 more upgrade and we should get it though. Just wait for 48 coins to come in. Nice, we got that, so let's go ahead and upgrade that. Now we're even, and we're making stuff at the correct ratio. Alright, so we have 2 pretty efficient setups here. One selling iron armor for money, one selling it for requisition points. Hit the texture here, we're going to kind of jump around the texture a little bit. We're going to jump right up to here, we're going to do the tailor. We're going to grab the carpenter. And we don't have enough money for this one yet, the barracks. So that's basically where we're headed next. So let's check out the tailor here first. So we're going to click on the upgrades here. We're going to buy the person right away because I don't like doing the clicking. And these are the recipes we can unlock. We'll probably go ahead and unlock this one as well. The simple robe. Nice. Let's work on that real quick. Maybe we can sell it to get some money. Come over here. And we're going to need the supply depot for this one. So build. Supply depot is under resources. Nice. Put a supply depot down over here. Right now we have planks here, but if we hit up the tech tree, we can go back down to the supply depot. And we can buy the linen upgrade. Nice. So we can change this over to linen. We only get 0.5 per second available to us right now, so not a whole lot. This can process at 1 per second. So let's just see what it does for us. We're going to need a tailor. Let's buy we'll probably just get the distributor in here right away. Just get that setup going. Same thing, we can just import it manually. Or we can definitely go over here and buy the person upgrade, which we're going to do right away. And buy the person over here. Nice. Alright, so we got linen coming in. Let's build the tailor. It's under crafting, tailor, and let's see what he does. We can do linen padding or simple robe. Simple robe requires one of these padding things, so let's go ahead and do this. Put that over here. This requires 1 cloth every 2 seconds. This, we gotta upgrade this because we don't have enough. This is only 0.5 per second. Hit the resource menu down here. Let's upgrade this to 1 per second right now. Nice, we got 1 per second, 1 per second. So we might as well just make this be 2 linen. We'll do 2 pads here, just because we can. Build a collector here. We're going to hit the upgrade menu here and get the person right away. Nice, that's making linen padding. Then we need another supply depot. Let's build the tailor here. Crafting, tailor. So we came over there, we're going to make robes here, which means we need, this is 3.5 seconds, and we need 3 linen clothing and 1 linen padding. So we're making 1 linen padding every 2 seconds. We're making actually 1 per second, right? Yeah, because we got both these operating. So we got plenty of linen padding coming in. We're going to need an extra supply depot. That's just doing padding. So we can probably just drag this down to here. This can come over here. Now these outputs you hover over them, that tells you what they're expecting. You got to kind of pay attention to that, because this is linen padding down here, and this is the linen cloth over here. So that's craft. We're going to make sure we add a person this right away. And it's going to make us 1 every 3.5 seconds. Not really efficient right now because we have some backups. And we're going to put that into an item shop for now. Objective item shop. And we'll just sell those right away. Get some extra money coming in. And this is making what, 1 per second. Again, we need 2 per second coming in now. Let's up our resources here. Cost us some more money. But now we got 2 per second coming in. Nice. Yes, that should actually keep up nicely. Because this is 1 per second. And this is 1 every 3.5 seconds. So we got plenty coming in. And this is plenty too. It's nice. That's our tailor done. And we just upgrade this over, selling stuff right away. Nice, 87 coins already. Once we stockpile the next one, it should sell it. Nice, yeah, 99. So we got 1 gold there, almost nice. So that's the tailor. Probably put that in the container as well. I think we'll just do maybe this part of it. I don't know. We'll make that be red maybe. Do tan. I guess we'll do tan. We'll eventually need these for our people. So back up the tech tree here. And let's see, do we have enough money for this? We still need 11 gold for this. We're very close. And 60 requisition points. There we go. We got it. Nice. Let's go ahead and buy the barracks. This will allow us to recruit people. We're going to need an outfitter for that as well. Let's hit the carpenter up first. This makes a shield. Let's go ahead and buy this while we're here. Alright, I think we're going to build some shields while we're waiting for the money to stockpile. Let's buy the crafting. Let's buy the, I believe it's the carpenter that does the shields. So down here, simple shield requires 3 wooden planks. Nice. How long does that take to process? It takes 3 planks every 3 seconds, so 1 plank per second. That's not too bad. I'll also add the person to it right away. And we need another supply depot for that. Resources, supply depot. We'll put that as wooden planks here. It can do 1 per second as well once we increase demand. So let's go and increase the demand here. Right up to 1 per second. Nice. And I can just go right into here because that's already a perfect ratio. So it's making shields here. They sell for a little bit of money, not a whole lot, but we might as well sell them while we're waiting. Shop here. That, we'll put the person in here. Nice. Now we're making shields, we're making robes, and we're selling everything right now. Back to the tech tree here. We have the outfitter available to us. Let's go ahead and buy that. So the outfitter is basically how you add stuff to your troops so that they can go to the war effort, which we have enough money to buy as well. So we'll buy that. And so now the war effort basically gives you the ability to fight wars, and you get these medals, which are going to be spent in tech tree. Kind of new set of currency. Let's go ahead and start working on that. Let's go ahead and put the war effort down. This is our new menu here. Let's build this first. The objective, war effort, nice. It's just kind of the objective of the game right here. Right now, this is just a demo, so we just have 1 area. But I believe you have more areas in the real game. So let's click that one here. That is basically, we can click on it and see. Yeah, you can change the area if you want, but right now we can click on the war effort button here. And basically, as we supply troops, we'll fight our way through. And you can kind of tell if you're losing ground or gaining ground right now. We are basically 0%. So we don't have any army engaged right now. So let's work on getting some army in here. So first I'm going to need some barracks. I'm going to build some barracks. That's prior resource, I believe. Barracks. And that works just like lumber and everything else. We only have 0.2 per second available to us. So we'll see if we need to increase that. Again, we'll probably have more choices here once we get the full game going, which I'm looking forward to. But now we need to build the outfitter. Maybe crafting, objective, utility probably. The outfitter, nice. Put an outfitter down here. Basically, we can supply people here and weapons here. So let's put a person in here. We can recruit this a couple times, get some people coming in. And basically we need to send our troops off with some weapons to fight the battle. So we already have the shield going and the simple robe going. It gives us a little bit of armor, 22 armor, and the shield gives us 44 armor. So that's pretty nice, but we definitely need a weapon, right? So let's see. Let's build a blacksmith down here. Let's see if we can build a weapon. That's not available to us right now, so let's escape out of here. Hit the tech tree here and go back down to the blacksmith here. We got some unlocks here, so we can unlock a helmet, we can unlock a sword, and we can unlock a dagger. Might as well unlock all those. This requires metals, which we don't have yet. So I guess we should probably do, let's do the sword here. So it requires 1 wooden plank and 3 swords, or 3 iron ingots. how fast is this produced here? Every 3.5 seconds, so 1 iron ore would be plenty. Let's just go ahead and copy this. Have we unlocked the detector yet? So we can unlock the clone tool here, or go ahead and grab that one. And the container duplication, we'll grab that one as well. Nice, so now we can come over here, and we can hit Q on this, and it copies the whole thing. Awesome. Great quality of life there. As long as you have enough money, you can copy everything, which we have plenty of money. So that gives us a whole bunch of iron ingots coming in here. And now this guy needs just 1 per second, which is just one of these. Add a person to here so we're making swords automatically. And now this could go into, let's just move this down here for now. I believe if we hit V, we can copy V. Is it V? Guess we need to unlock that feature right here. The move area, unlock that one. Now if I hit V, we can select an area here and it grabs everything and moves it. So this is making swords, but we need wood here too, so we got to add some wood in. Let's make room for some wood. Move this up here a little bit. Put another supply depot in. There, making wood. And we're going to drag this down to here. I'll get us wood going in here to get a person in here. Nice. Now this is making 1 per second. But again, we're using 1 per second over here. Making the shields. So we're going to need to up our wood plank production here. So how fast is this? This needs 1 every 3 seconds, so not much. Let's just add a little bit to it. We'll upgrade this twice just because we can. We're going to need more wood eventually anyway. So that gets us a sword going here. And we can hover over this here. And we can add a sword to this guy. So now you can see we have a sword guy here. Gives you his magic ability, his dexterity, and his strength, and his health. And we can basically click this button here to make him, but we're going to wait on that. And you can outfit him a couple times, which is what we're going to do. Utility, outfitter. And we do it one more time, outfitter. Because you can see right here we have a head slot and a chest slot. So let's move this up here as well. This is our swords, or our shields, I'm sorry. Put that down here. Let's put our swords, let's quit selling our shields, and hopefully we don't run out of money. I'll put those into here. So we can add our people up here, and our shields down into here. Nice, and we can just delete this one. Hit X, delete it, and hit X again to get out of delete mode. And let's just see if we can move this up here to make more sense out of it. So this is 1 per second here, so we're pretty good there. This is a little bit overkill, but let's just move this down here. The lines don't cross, makes it a little easier to understand what's going on. Recruit some fuel here. And we can, once we hit this button here, it'll send him on his way to here, where there'll be a sword added once we get a sword built. This is full. We have a shield here, so I got to delete this one as well. And we just gotta copy this one over. Stuff gets stuck in there sometimes. I'm sure there's an easier way to fix that, but just delete it and redo it. It's fine. There you go. Now we have a sword guy. So we have a shield and a sword. We can see his health is 125. Has a little bit more strength. 33 here. He has 99, so that's pretty awesome. And we still have a head slot and a chest slot open. So let's grab the head slot and let's make we have a whole bunch of iron over here, so let's go ahead and grab another blacksmith. And we'll make an iron helmet here. Nice. That can actually come out of these because this is making 1 per second. So I could probably actually just delete this here. We're going to delete all this stuff for now. I'm just going to go straight into here. And this needs basically 1 per second would be fine here too. We're just going to delete this so we know it's not working. And we're going to put a person here. And then we can put our helmet into here. And our person over to here. Nice. And I'll get some, let's hit this button here. Moving down the line here, and this gives us iron helmet. We need a chest thing. We could probably build some more iron armor, which is what we're doing down here. So I guess let's just, we do have some extra iron over here. So let's just go ahead and clone this one. This will get us iron armor coming in. This needs, again, 1 per second, so we're probably good just doing this again. And we can get our blacksmith over to here. We need another outfitter, so let's go ahead and build another outfitter. Get our armor up to here. Our people over to here. And now we can actually fight the war. So let's go ahead and unload our people into here. And right now we have to do it manually because we haven't unlocked the ability to do it automatically yet, but that's fine. We'll get there pretty quickly. Recruit some of those, and let's just move these guys along. And now we can click on the war effort button here. And when I upload this guy here, we should see, got a guy here fighting. He's fighting this guy right here. And we're making a little bit of progress, 1%. So what we're basically gonna do is just see if we can keep up with this. We're gonna move our guys along here. And we're getting medals for this, so as we gain ground, we get medals that we can spend. So just see if we can get a little army going here. You can see you can add more than 1 person in here. And we can automate this pretty quickly. Recruit some more people. And we got some medals to spend. We got 11 medals here. Let's go ahead and put a couple more people in there. See if we get some more medals. And this is actually going to be, you basically have to supply them all the time, otherwise you will lose ground. So we're basically going to lose ground temporarily here once we stop fighting. But we'll get back there pretty easily. Hit the tech tree here, and let's go up to the top here and see what we got. So this is an engraver. We don't need that right now. Let's hit the war effort button here. Barracks maybe. Yeah, so this will automatically recruit people. That's pretty nice. But we also need this other one. I want this other one here. What is the other one where we don't have to do the outfitter maybe? So let's do the barracks here. Let's upgrade this guy. I'll basically recruit people first all the time. It's going to cost us 7 medals. We have 20 medals. Going to send some more guys into battle here. You can see how many guys we have. 2 guys in there right now. I should get some more points here. Back up the tech tree. Let's see if we can get this automated somehow. If there's no required input to function, use 17 metals. We have 29. That's great. So that's basically going to do it automatically for us. There's no more button here. And now we're going to see where our shortfalls are, because if we're not making stuff fast enough, it's going to hold up the production line here. But in the meantime, we're going to look at all these guys we got in there now. 80% way to the forest here. Once we unlock the forest, we'll get a new feature. 90%. Guys are getting destroyed pretty quickly though. We're going to want to build better weapons for them. Yes, we beat them, and we now unlock the forest. So we can go to here, and the forest costs 207 metal though. We're gonna have 60. So let's work on, I guess, getting our guys better stuff. And again, since we added all this stuff here, we got to make sure we check the resource menu to see we're short some iron. So let's see if we have enough money to get this upgraded. 6 per second, nice. That's good there. Starting to cost 1 gold. We could probably get this guy up to 0.5 maybe. I think barracks are full anyway, so we don't really need to upgrade that anymore. But like, this is not making fast enough. Should be though. This is making 1 every 2 seconds. So yes, I did my math a little wrong here. We need to add a collector here to get these up to 1 per second. So we can adjust that a little bit here. This needs 1 per second as well. This needs 1 per second. So let's see if we can increase this a different way. Let's go over to the mine here. We can add a second person here. Adding more workers increases your production speed. Nice, let's definitely do that. I get some extra gold or extra iron here. Let's add the second person here. So now it does 1.5 per second. And this only does 1 per second. But so now we need to do the same thing here because this is going to oversupply this. Let's hit the tech tree here, see if we can do the forge. Add the second person, nice. Add this here. And now we're making 1 every 1.3 seconds. Yes, we basically need some more iron mines here, I believe. So maybe what we'll do is let's work on this a little bit. Let's expand this a little bit here. Let's put another iron mine in here. Add the person here, add the person here. Go ahead and put a collector in here. You can expand these too, so a nice little plus button here. I guess do this here maybe. This to here. This to here. And then we can put this into distributor. So like this, we can add more of these to it. Delete this one. And we can drag these down to here. Let's do some math here to get this figured out. Alright, we're actually going to unlock some stuff in the near future that'll help us with the timing of this stuff. So for now, we're just going to delete all this stuff, all these connections, and put them into a distributor and just let the distributor handle it. So we're going to have to do a collector and then a distributor again. Again, we'll unlock some stuff in the near future that'll help us with this, but for now, this will work. I believe if we hit this X, we'll just take away the one we don't need. And that should hopefully distribute it, but looks like these are all full, so we're probably making too much anyway. Okay, so we've saved up enough money to buy the forest. Let's go back to the tech tree. Purchase the forest here. That gives us a couple of new things here. We can do a campfire. We'll nab the campfire over here too. We'll just grab all this stuff. Manifold. And the stockpile. The stockpile is what I really want. So we go now. Spend a lot of money here. Let's go back to the screen here. And let's start with the stockpiles here. The stockpiles we're going to put in here. Let's see what they cost to build. That basically kind of evens out your production a little bit. So we'll put a stockpile here. Put one here and put one here. Now let's go from here to here, and then here to back up here. And we'll do that for all of them here, but we don't have enough swords in stock, and we don't have enough armors in stock. But we have plenty of ingots here. This is 5 in stock here, 5 there, 4 there. So maybe these just aren't being produced fast enough. Let's see if we can speed these up with the upgrade on the tech tree. Buy the extra person, nice. And let's go down here and speed this up. And speed this up. We're not going to speed this one up because we don't need to right now. We might need another forge. These, we're producing 4.5 per second. These can process 1.3 per second, so 2.6, 5.2. So we should be able to smelt all this ore that's coming out of here. Okay, so I'll let that run for a couple of minutes, and these did stockpile up, so we are making enough. However, that's because we're not making enough people up here. We have people that are not, so we need to increase the speed in order to make more guys. But right now I'm not too worried about it. We've actually progressed pretty far in the war effort here. We're past the college here. So we've unlocked these 2 areas. So let's work on those 2 areas. We've unlocked the forest here. This basically gives you some hunters, some lumberjacks, and some foragers. And you can buy new crew for 16 knowledge. However, we don't have enough knowledge being created because I believe we spend it every time we buy a person here. Yeah, cost per 2 knowledge. So when I say knowledge, it's actually requisition points, but so that's down here. We need to somehow increase the speed up a little bit. All right, so let's see if we can make some more requisition points here just by throwing more people at it for now. We could do calculations and make sure it's appropriate. We don't have enough money. I'm not even making enough money right now. Oh, because we need knowledge for this too. Okay, so how do we fix this? We're going to have to just copy this, I believe. There's no way to speed this up. They all require knowledge points for the second person. Alright, so let's see if we can copy this whole thing. Nice, and then we can just put this into some more blacksmiths. Nice. Able to move all at once. Nice. Just copy this stuff up. The other thing we could do, I guess, is we could stop selling people. That would actually get us some knowledge points. But I already copied it, so. So let's see if that makes us some knowledge points. Increase our iron production if we can. But yeah, we're spending these points as fast as we earn them. So we're going to have to stop making people for a while and fix this issue. So let's go to tech tree here. Let's look at the requisition office, see if we got some upgrades to this, which we do. We can do, allows you to switch out your requisition contracts in case you want to deliver other items. Again, that requires 6 books. So we're gonna have to cancel our guys, which means we're gonna lose all our progress in the war effort. We should be able to get back there pretty quickly. Right now we're at a stalemate, so we're not making any progress. But once we stop fighting, this bar is gonna go all the way back to the beginning, I believe. But we'll find out real quick. Let's go ahead and cancel our guys here. We're gonna do that by canceling this. It's gonna keep buying them until this is full, and once this is full, we'll stop spending our points. So that's full now. So now we'll start getting our points again up here. Yeah, so now we have some money to spend here so we can work on other stuff. Okay, so we're going to work on the requisition points a little bit so that we can get some more points coming in, because we're not going to be able to do the forest once we lose control of that. So let's just go ahead and work on that, get this squared away. So let's hit the tech tree up here and requisition points here. Let's just see what we can unlock. We'll unlock this one. This allows you to reroll contracts. This one allows you to add a new contractor's office, and same with this one. Because 31 metals, we have 607, so nice. Got all those unlocked. And also do these as well. This is like a, I guess you increase the amount of requisition gain. Nice. This one is unlocks the coffers. I will do that one too. And unlocks the bureaucrat to passively generate requisition. Nice. So let's go ahead and go to the requisition office here. We now have a couple different ones we can do, and we can also re-roll these. So this one looks good because we don't need iron for it. So let's go ahead and do this one, because that way we can not use iron. So iron's getting really expensive to increase our production of. Alright, so let's grab another requisition office here. As in the objective. Put that up here, I think. We'll do a simple wooden shield. We're already making those over here, so we can just, I believe this is the ratio even. So let's just copy this over here. Clone these two. And it's over to here. This one should be relatively simple to set up. Grab this over to here. Put this into here. Grab a person here. And we got a whole bunch of upgrades here. Now we could probably do like generate passive income. We could do increase the currency storage. We don't really care about how much it stores though. But let's grab this one. This basically gets us more 10% more requisition. So that is basically to ratio 2, I believe. And we could probably just do this a couple times. It's good there. And we can just grab a collector here. Grab these all into here. And we can grab that into here, and that should get us a whole bunch of requisition. And what was the other one we could do? We could do this one, hard-boiled egg. That's going to require the forest. So let's see if we still have the forest available to us. Forest costs us 11. Nice. That's basically an area. It basically can do. We can have 3 different categories here. We can do foragers, which give us eggs. Lumberjacks give us logs, which we can turn into wood. And hunters, which give us wolf hide. So let's grab this one. Let's grab the small bird egg. Grab that down to here. Let's see. Do we have upgrades for this? Can we make this? Yeah, we have an upgrade here. So let's grab this. Let's grab the person for sure. And we'll wait on those. Grab our person. This comes out at 1 per second, it looks like. And that's all we need, right? Grab the requisition office. Hard-boiled egg. We got to hard-boil it somehow. Okay. Let's figure out how to hard-boil it. Probably in the campfire. Let's grab the campfire here. Let's grab the person. I don't have enough money for it. Oh, we're out of money, huh? But here's the hard-boiled egg, so it does work in the campfire. So let's see how we make more money. Come back down here. We haven't touched that in a while either. So this is our money generating. We're not making a whole bunch of money right now. So we could probably do something else to make money. Supply depot here. Let's grab a linen cloth, I believe. Let's see what we can make out of this. There's right here, so we can make these hats. These are 4 and 40. Require 3, basically 3 linen cloths. This requires 4. So I wonder which one's better. That sells for $5.83. Sells for $4.40. I guess this one would probably be better. We're also already making that over here, right? Somewhere. Right here. Yeah, we're actually selling these already. So this is all full. Let's see if we can speed this along here. Alright, let's take a look at the upgrades again. We're in the item shop here. We can probably do an upgrade. This sells for more stuff. Nice, 10% probably. And what is this one? This unlocks the coffers. We're not really interested in that right now. We can also go to the tailor here. Here's the supply depot here. Let's grab this guy. And it's unlocked, so we're going to wait on that one. And we also need the tailor probably. Tailor, we're going to grab the extra person as well. Alright, so what we got here, we can make 1 per second. Let's just add the second person to it. So now we're making 1.5. We need to increase our production though. Got 3 per second there, nice. Now our output's full. Probably increase this a little bit. And we'll definitely add the 10% more to it. Only 5%, that's awful. This is full, so we could probably add another tailor, I think. Let's do that. Let's go ahead and put in a collector. We have a collector here. Let's put in a distributor maybe. And we can just take these off. Put in a distributor here. Let's copy this over here. Yeah, we'll move this over here, move this down, move it over to here. So this needs the linen cloth here, which is right here. And this needs the padding. And we need our collector. And that should speed that along a little bit. It looks like we're a little short on linen. These aren't processing very fast. So I believe the whole up is probably this linen here. Build a collector. See how that works out? Yeah, so we've lost control of everything here. We're back at the start. So I kind of wonder if these things have a throughput limit here, right? Because these are full and these aren't processing fast like this, taking a break. It's not processing all the time. So I wonder if it can only transfer a certain amount at a time. Let's go with that assumption. Let's just see if we can delete this here. Delete all this actually. That was the wrong one. Oh, well, it's fine. Let's just take this directly over to here. See if this makes a difference. Copy this one up. Over there, that seems to work out okay. Alright, so this produces 3 every 2 seconds, and this needs 3 every 2.3 seconds, so a little extra supply there, but that's fine. So we're selling these a little bit faster now, and I think we're a little short on wood as well. Yeah, looks like we need to upgrade our wood a little bit. Nice. And it looks like nothing's in the red right now, so that's good there. And we should be making some money now. Probably go back to supplying our people. I wish there was a way to like how much requisition points we're making per second, because I can't really tell. There's no really stats in the game yet. And we gotta get the campfire in up here now. Build, crafting, campfire, turbo egg. This is not working right because we don't have the forest open, so we're not gaining any eggs right now because the forest is, we lost control of the forest here. That is right here. We've lost control of it, so in order to get egg production going, we have to start fighting again, which is going to cost us 2 requisition points per soldier that we train. So I think we're ready to probably start making, yeah, let's go ahead and let's start the war up again. So it's going to come over here, it's going to reattach this. Watch our points start draining. So we're at 890 right now. We'll have to see if that goes down. If it goes down, we're going to have to stop it and focus on more points. Yeah, so we're not making points, we're not gaining points. But once we get the forest back, yes, we're gaining progress pretty quickly here. Once we get the forest back, this will kick in over here. And this will get us a little bit of points. Hit the campfire up here. Make sure we get the person upgrade to it, nice. We can also unlock all this other stuff here. Let's see it, salad. Just unlock everything. At this point, we might as well. Add the person in here. Nice, so we're cooking eggs now. Now the forest is working again because we must have conquered the forest. Yeah, we conquered the forest already. So the forest is up and running now. It says we're utilizing at 200%, which I don't know what that means. Like, it's output full. This is cooking them at 8 seconds. Wow, that's a long craft time. So let's grab a campfire here. Grab a collector or a distributor. Build a collector over here. And just get these distributed out. Nice, we could probably put even more of these because this is supplying at 1 per second, which would probably have to do like 8 of these, I think. Yeah, 8 second craft time, so yeah. We could probably also speed these up. Let's do it. Speed these along, now they're making 5.3 seconds, it's still better. Alright, that's G going. Okay, let's check out the war effort. The war effort's over here. We got this wooden shield here. We could probably give something better. But let's check out the tech tree. Let's grab this engraver. See what this does. Grab the person. And so we got a whole bunch of stuff here that we can use. This looks like gold ingot. Make gold wire. It looks like we can like engrave our armor and it makes it better. But it needs gold wire. Not sure how to get gold wire. Let's see, this is clothing. So basically, yeah, basically takes all our ingredients and engraves them and makes them stronger. So let's see if we can figure out how to get those. Let's see, where do we get the upgrades at for? Is that the supply depot? That is not there. Maybe in the mine. Yeah, so we have, let's unlock these. We got sapphires, we got gold ore, and we got silver ore. Nice. So I think we're gonna work on probably this one. This gives us extra 35 health. 30 health. Let's grab this one. So we need gold wire for that. Gold wire is made in the engraver. Let's go over here. Let's just start a new chain somewhere. It's gonna have to be up here by the armor so that we can engrave it. So let's just go over here and put it down here. Let's build a supply shop. We're gonna set that to, oh, we actually need a mine, right? Let's grab the mine. So yeah, we're gonna do gold ore here. And we're gonna put that into a forge. Probably put it into a distributor right away. Into a forge. I assume that makes the gold ingots. So unlock the recipe for it probably. Forge is down here. Yes, we gotta unlock the gold bars and the silver bars. Nice. Yeah, so now I can do the gold ingots here. Now this can go into, what was it, an engraver, I believe? Let's grab a collector. We'll add this stuff in. Let's just get it up and running, see what everything takes. So that is crafting, engraver, gold wire. And what do we need? What was the recipe for that? So it is 2 gold wire and a heavy armor. So that's fine. So we're making these at 1 every 2 seconds. So we're going to need 2 gold wire every 2 seconds. So 1 per second basically. This makes 1 every 2 seconds. So we're going to need 2 of these. So let's just work this backwards real quick and get this all set up. So that is going to make gold ingots, 1 per second. This takes 2 seconds. Let's copy this one. This over here. 1 every 2 seconds. That's about right. Grab a collector. And let's also grab a stockpile, I think. Build a stockpile. And we'll basically put this into another engraver. Making the armor. This gold wire takes 3 seconds. Guy over here. I need the shield here and the gold wire down here. Grab a distributor. So I'll come up to here. We're gonna have to redo this, I think. Got 1 there, got 0 there. Let's just try this. Let's bring this over into here. Grab another stockpile. Probably grab a collector because I'm sure we're gonna need more than 1 of these. So nice. That's making some stronger guys now. Still has an iron armor. I don't know if it's upgraded armor yet. This upgraded armor. making very slowly. We can check and see our progress. It looks like it is because we're making progress here. We'll see if this keeps gaining ground. Alright, so we have 10 of these in stock here, the regular armor, and 10 of the gold wire. So we're not making these fast enough. Probably upgrade this as well. The engraver. Got that second person there. Nice. And come back down to here and just add the second person in here. That's going to make them a little bit faster. And if not, we'll add a second one of these in here. But we'll just have to see if these keep up. There's still 10 and 10. And we're stockpiling now, so we're good. And we can check the resources. I think we're a little light on wood here. Yeah, so let's upgrade the wood a couple times. So we should probably keep upgrading our guys here. We are gaining ground still at 52%. So we gotta get up to the turtle statue here. That's the end game of the demo. End goal of the demo. Okay, so we burned through our stockpile iron armor here. So we have to increase that a little bit. I think it's just another throughput issue here. So I think what we could probably do is just drag this one. Let's put a collector in here. Let's drag this one straight over to here. And maybe we'll do one of these over to here maybe. I'm not really sure. Let's see how this works. See if that keeps up a little bit better. Looks like it's working a little bit better. Not stockpiling yet though. So let's try to do the other recipe for the engraver here. Let's do the iron. Gives us 30 extra wisdom. Might as well grab that one. Okay, so we're going to need that down here. We will build an engraver. Nice, we'll do... That needs a silver ingot as well. It's quite an expensive weapon here. We need 2 gold wire for that. So this is the gold wire here. Grab a person. We need the silver wire as well. So the silver wire is going to be over here. We're just going to do another supply depot. Actually, we need a mine. Mine. Silver. Put that into a distributor. Let's just copy all this stuff. Change this to silver. Change this to silver wire, silver thread. Into our collector here, and this will go into this one here, silver ingots. Oh, we don't need to make one thread. Okay, let's just delete this. Just need silver ingots. And then we need the sword. I'll probably grab, let's grab a stockpile again. There, let's grab the swords. We're not making tons of swords here, so that's because we did this. Let's just grab this over to here. Build a distributor again. I guess it's actually a collector. I have to figure out the throughput on these because they're not really working. So this is the iron up here. Nice, and we can just grab one of these again, do this like that. That should make more weapons, I believe. Give this a second. Let's see, it's starting to stockpile, I think. Slowly. And how are we doing down here? We're getting ground, we're at 92% already. Nice, let's just go ahead and get these engraved. So we're going to go these down to here. I'll take these back up to here. Nice. I think we've unlocked the inspector. Have we unlocked that yet? Utility inspector. If not, let's go to tech tree here and unlock it real quick. Where is the inspector at? Inspector's all the way down here. We can build that now. And I believe we can see what are people. Put that into here, and this into here. Now I can kind of see what's in here. I guess we could just do it this way too, but I don't know. So let's just see how we're doing. 9 swords. We're not stockpiling swords at all, so we're probably gonna have to increase the speed here. We're not getting enough iron over here, I think. These are full though. Why aren't these burning fast enough? So we're making 1.5, so 4.5 per second. Should be enough to smelt them all. Probably a throughput issue again. So maybe I'll just do straight into here. Something like this. It's gonna be a little bit overkill, but something like that. Keep it easy. Alright, so I got this iron out. I think there's 10 of each here. We are not stockpiling these, so we probably need to build these a little faster. Can't tell, it's probably the gold wire. Yes, the gold wire is not being made fast enough. So we can probably increase this. I guess 1.5 per second. We need to increase our demand as well. Our resource. I read that once. Nice. This is making 2 per second. We could probably increase this because this is making, it's not being processed fast enough. Let's make these faster as well. Check our thing here. We're losing ground. We're at 92%. We came really close to getting the den taken over, but we are losing ground right now. We're at a stalemate now. We probably need to give our guys some food, I think. So we should look at that next. So we're super close. I haven't done anything. It's just let it run for a little bit. Our upgrade armor's getting there. We got 100% here now. It's a stalemate, so we're very close to being able to take this over. We need to get our guys some food, though. That'll give them some extra health. We got it now. So we're working our way towards the statue now. Which is the end goal, and I think if we give our guys some food, that should be good. So let's see what we can give our guys on food-wise. Go over to the campfire up here. We could probably make all these maybe. This is boar's meat, gives us some extra strength. This gives us magic. And this gives us dexterity. I think we probably want the steak maybe. Give us an extra bit of strength. It's already unlocked. Forest here, we can unlock this stuff too. This will be boar hunt. Grab that, we'll just grab all these. Harvest mushrooms, bone, resin. It's fine. Grab this one as well. Unlocks a deep woods upgrade to increase the quality of forest items and additional cost per item. We're gonna wait on that one. Let's build another campfire and see what kind of food we want to give them. Campfire, let's just do steak, I think. This requires boar's meat. So let's grab some boar's meat. That's going to be probably in the forest again. Hunters, boar's meat. We can actually look at this too. We can see, like, let's look at the forest here. So we can see that we're overutilizing the foragers. They get, what they're bringing, eggs. So we could probably increase the foragers so we can buy another guy here for 16 knowledge and 16 metals. And we can attribute him over here to the foragers. That gives us 100%. So that's nice. So we should make more eggs, I think. Go ahead and increase this here. Grab a person here. This probably needs to go into a campfire, I believe. Yeah, it's pretty simple, and so let's just distribute it. Into a campfire, and we'll probably build it into a collector, into a stockpile, takes a long time to process. We don't have any upgrades here. So what is this doing? This takes just too long to process. Some campfires down. And we'll probably put another outfitter down, I guess. That is in the utility there. We'll grab some steak over here. Nice. We lost control of the feral den. We're not making stuff fast enough, apparently. I don't know what we're out of. We need to upgrade our shields, but we'll work on that. Let's grab our people here. We're out of people. We have this wrong. Do we not outfit them with food? What is this showing? I think it's people. What are we not making? Yes, I'm not sure what happened here. Let's just delete this and see if we take this back over to here. Yeah, so that must be something wrong here. How do we get food to our people? All right, so it's not working. I believe we probably have to unlock something in the tech tree here. With the outfitter here, we need to unlock the food slot. Nice, let's grab that. Now I can feed our guys. It should take it now. Yes, it takes it now. Nice. So I can just bring this guy up to here. And it's back down to here. We're now feeding our guys, and we've got some extra health in them, I think. Yeah, it's showing the steak right here on the bottom. So let's see what that does for our effort here. We're trying to retake Turtle Statue here. We're losing ground now. Well, we probably need a better shield too. See, we're lacking on swords again, and on armor. Why is that possible? Why is that happening? I can't tell why this isn't processing, right? Because it should be plenty. This is full. But it keeps pausing. Because we got plenty here. We got plenty being distributed here. So if we just get rid of this one, put this one right into the distributor. Didn't mean to do that. I don't like how the X works. You have to hit X again to get rid of it. Alright, so we got these kind of ironed out a little bit, and we're working on a war effort here. We're about halfway to the statue. We're kind of at a stalemate here. So we need to, I think we're still giving our guys basic shields here. So maybe we should go to the carpenter and upgrade that a little bit. There's the carpenter down here. We can probably upgrade to this shield here. This would give us a reinforced wooden shield. Gives us a little extra armor. This is 44 armor. This is 66 armor. So let's grab that one. It's going to require an iron ingot, unfortunately. But we do have some iron ingot here. Like, it looks like we have some extra here. But I don't know how to divide this out without messing it up. So we can try putting the distributor back in here, but I don't know if it's going to distribute it appropriately. We'll try it real quick. Distributor. Right now it's maxed out, but if we take this over to here, and we take this over to here, we'll see if it keeps up. That gives me an extra iron ingot coming out up here, which we can make our shields right here. So let's just move these guys. Carpenter, we'll get another carpenter in here. make reinforced wooden shields here. That requires the simple wooden shield and the iron ingot. 2.5 seconds. This is making them every 3 seconds, so that should be fine. So I think we can just grab this up to here. Which one's the iron ingot? That one's the iron ingot, so we'll grab this down to here. See if that messes up our production over here. And we'll just take this over to here. And we'll give our guys better shields. We'll probably have to beef this up because I think we're probably not making enough. But we'll see if that gets us any better. We're stuck at about 45% right here. Probably just need more guys, right? What's our limiting factor here? We should probably put a stockpile in here. I can see if we're backing up or not. See, it looks like we're slowly losing iron here. It's really hard to balance it. Because these are all full, so I don't know like why it's not. Like it must distribute it evenly or something like that. Because it's just waiting now, where it wasn't waiting before. So we're going to get rid of that. Now it's working just fine. So we'll just grab a iron mine up here. Into a forge. Wrong one. And I'll grab this into the carpenter down here. That should get our guys going. We could probably make more shields here. See if we can make more shields here. Carpenter, let's upgrade our carpenter guy. Get a second guy in there. Craft time 1.7 seconds. Upgrade our wood supply a little bit. We're getting really close here. 57%. Alright, we're at 72%. I believe we could probably increase our guys a little bit. We're going to burn through a lot of our armor that way, but let's try it and see. We can always increase our production. It's going to give us 0.5 per second. We probably start burning through some of these stockpiles now. Take a war effort here. We're gaining ground 75%. We're pretty close to getting it. Just need another 25%. We're losing iron ingots here. We're losing helmets. So how do we get more helmets? We could probably just do this. Get rid of this, I think. Just go right into here. Yeah, we're still losing helmets, I think. Hard to tell. Yeah, we're out of helmets. Where are we at? We're 82%. So let's just go ahead over here. Let's come over here. Let's grab another forge. We're short on iron quite a bit here. Upgraded a couple times. Cost 10 gold coins, now it's getting pretty expensive. %. We could probably engrave our helmet. See if that's even an option. No, I can't engrave the helmet, just the swords and the armor. So we could probably do better food or something like that to give him more health. Hopefully we make it here. We're 88% stalemate. Alright, so we're running out of supplies here. We're not making these swords fast enough. So I don't know what the holdup there is. Looks like we got plenty of... What are we missing here? It's hard to tell what we're missing. Maybe these just take too long to make. It's probably what it is. How are we doing? 93%. We're so close, we're at 98%. Let's go ahead and up our guys a little bit, see if that helps. It's not going to help though, because we don't have enough swords here. 98% still. Probably start copying some of this stuff. We could probably copy this setup here. There you go, we beat it. Nice. So we got enough to get it there. We can go to Tech Tree now, buy our turtle statue. Nice, and that is the last mission of the game. Pretty awesome demo. I like it. We could definitely optimize some stuff and do some better production lines, but that's a good start for a demo. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.